You're watching ShortStreamTV, a Kitty Hill digital community.
How do you build an ecosystem that encourages entrepreneurship in New Hampshire? Well, a group of entrepreneurs and business leaders have been working on just that in Manchester. The ABI Innovation Hub is a nonprofit organization aiming to attract, mentor, and foster innovation in New Hampshire. So when I heard they were throwing a Party at Arms fundraiser, I figured I'd drop in and speak to some folks. Here, have a look. All right, folks, my friend Carl here.
Hey.
Tell me a little bit about this event.
So this is the Party at Arms at the MZ Business Incubator. So small businesses, new entrepreneurial things. We're really trying to create an ecosystem of entrepreneurship here in Manchester.
Tell me a little bit about the culture over at Dine. I've heard a lot of really great things, especially about the music videos.
Yeah, so it's a really fun culture, all about engaging the employees, making sure that they're taken care of, that we're doing everything that we can there, tapping into people's passions and their likes and interests, and trying to utilize that to make to build a community around the business that we're doing. And so we do that, like the music videos and those kinds of things, just letting people kind of have fun, express who we are, kind of making fun of business and making fun of ourselves as we're doing that.
Right. What brought you down here tonight?
I just want to support ABI Innovation. Support Manchester.
Don't get all choked up.
I am. I'm very
choked up. I know
it's
emotional, but
it's going to be a great event. Supporting Manchester small businesses. There's nothing better than that.
Awesome. Now tell me a little bit about what kind of brought on this event. Have you done it before?
We haven't for the ABI. This is the first fundraiser the ABI has ever had in its history. We've really been trying to put New Hampshire on the map and create an innovation economy, a startup economy from the ground up. And really the ABI is there to be a hub for all things startup, entrepreneurship, innovation in the state. You know, access to resources, capital, co-founders, people who've done it before. And so we decided to throw an event unlike any other non-profit fundraiser that are typically chicken dinners or breakfast at the Radisson Hotel. We decided to do something outside.
What do you see as the similarities between Charleston and what you've seen up here in New Hampshire?
The main thing is like people are hungry for it up here, you know, like obviously putting the events on, it's a great turnout. We're trying to do that down in Charleston as well, and so as long as you see a hunger for it and people trying to organize things, you know, that's the starting point, you know, it's like the seeds in the ground starting to grow and you just nurture it.
What do you see coming forward as far as, you know, young people bringing their ideas forward? How do you see them really getting something out of their ideas and taking it somewhere?
Like, you know, the startup game right now is very much a young person's game. You see a lot of young people starting things, and the biggest advice to them, if you have something you want to start, just start it. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You don't have to be completely comfortable with everything. You're probably going to be scared, but just do it, you know. Start working your product. If you don't know how to do something, or if you don't have the resources, go try to find those resources. Look up places like ABI or the digital portal we had down in Charleston and stuff like that.
All right, now quickly, 30 seconds or less, tell me what it is that you do.
Run a t-shirt company called Instant Tees. Make shirts about pop culture and current events. So I'm just looking straight into the lens.
No, well, you can if you want to be awkward. I tend to look people in the eye.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so yeah, I started the company last year, and since then I brought on a chief operating officer and a director of marketing, and 3 interns and a bunch of other associated staff. And yeah, we've been focusing on as soon as something cool happens, we get a great artist to do a great design, and have it on the website. We hype the shit out of it on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Google.
Is a technical term.
Yes, that should be. Should watch my language here with these broadcasts.
That's okay. I've got the bleep button.
Okay.
Well, cool. Can we come down and check out your operation?
Oh, absolutely.
They're down in Cambridge. How do people find you?
Instanttees.com is the URL, and
that's right down here, folks.
All right, and yeah, we're so we're really trying to turn this operation into a juggernaut.
Awesome. To learn more about entrepreneurship and technology startups in Manchester, visit abihub.org. I want to thank my friends at Innerspire for inviting me along, my new and existing friends at Dine, as well as all the great folks behind the ABI Hub. Until next time, I'm Dan Freund.
It begins with a moment of hope. I can feel it. I can start to feel the good news once again. There are signs everywhere that point to its rising again, like a tiki hut from the ashes. I feel myself getting in touch again with good news. There was an attempted robbery at a gas station. The clerk, nicknamed Grandma by those who know her well in the town, was set on fire during the attempt and later died in the hospital from her wounds. That's not the good news, of course. The good news is that local high school kids were able to raise $10,000 at a car wash to go towards the late clerk's family. Now that's good news. My name is Jeff Deck. Once I knew a tiki hut. That tiki hut was lost. But I believe that a new tiki hut is making itself known. The tiki hut is returning. I and the tiki hut both blink our eyes. New to the world, I feel myself and the tiki hut through me being born anew.
Okay, well, there are three things on my mind this week. The first one is the, I hope, schism that is developing between the nuns of America and the Vatican. The schism, I hope, is going to dismantle the Roman Catholic Church in my lifetime. I'm sure that won't happen, but I am cheering those nuns on. The second thing on my mind this week is that the verdict for Hosni Mubarak will be coming out this week in the World Court. And I'm sure they'll find him guilty of war crimes. And I think it's high time that Bashir al-Assad, the monster who is slaughtering women and children in Syria, follows him into the World Court very, very quickly. If this country and the rest of the world doesn't do something about the situation in Syria pretty soon, they won't have to. There won't be anybody there.
Hey folks, I'm Dan Freund.
I'm Jeff Deck, as featured on the Monday Morning Show.
Now, you fans of the Monday Morning Show may have seen the show evolve over the years. We've added new segments like the Tiki Hut of Happiness.
Now we're looking to expand the show into a half-an-hour format so that we can show it on the television, PPM TV.
That's right. We're looking to create a 30-minute segment, a 30-minute show, and get it on to Portsmouth's community television station, but that requires you and your content as well.
We're looking for new regular contributors. We'd love to see your stuff, so just go for it. Let it all hang out.
Send your ideas to this email address. Submit your ideas. Let us hear what you have to say, and if we like it, you'll earn a spot on the show.
We believe in you even more than we believe in ourselves.
It's true.
MZ Kliger and Phil Kliger for ShortStreamTV's The Monday Morning Show. Whether you stay at home dad advice, and sometimes the popcorn bowl is a great hat.
For a long trip, the list is broken into sections, each covering a map or a section of a map. When the guide list is handy to the steering wheel, you can check off the route changes as you make them. Then you'll always know where you are and what to look for to keep you on the road. A knowledge of direction often helps you get where you are going. Did you know that you can use your watch as a compass if the sun is shining? Point the hour hand directly at the sun. Midway between the hour hand and 12 o'clock is approximately south. That's all there is to it. However, you'll find it pays to have a compass if you do a great deal of traveling in open country.